States football. Here are your hosts, the Taco Slayer Jorge, and MLS card guy Chris.
And Alex ATG so rare.
Uh,
Welcome to the So Rare in the States podcast. I am working on a new intro, I promise. Hey, we are back. And we don't have an agenda. Well, we kind of do. So we're going to talk about Rivals 2.0 and Essence, all these new things that have come to Rivals. We haven't been together in the same room since last night. But before that, it was a long time ago. But we're here. We haven't really talked about all the things changing. MLS's chaos, the Euros. Shout out to Copa America. There's all these things happening. So you know what? We're going to avoid all of that entirely and just talk So Rare and have some fun, hang out with you guys in the chat, do all the fun things. Alex ATG So Rare, Chris, the MLS card guy. Out of breath. How we doing, y'all?
Speaking of the Euros, I had the highest score in my league this week, which was pretty exciting. Our league's in like 15th or something. Like we're way up there, and I'm towards the bottom. I'm like in 12th or something now, but I have the highest league.
Pull it up. I do want to see that.
Are you talking about the league that I didn't even make it into?
No,
separate one. I'm not even in that one. Our league's gonna win
Oh.
Zidane though, the one that I'm in.
While you guys are pulling that up, shout out to Jay Blaze. He's gonna watch it later, but we all know that he always shows up. And of course, Mike Baston. Good evening. Last night was a goal fest. There was like 52, 53 goals, something like that. I was listening to a show earlier today. It was the third highest ever match week in the scoring in the MLS in history. So there were so many goals last night. It was like the third in history.
crazy.
It was just chaos. I don't know if you guys were watching MLS 360, but they couldn't even keep up with all the goals. They were like 2 goals behind at some point because it was just that chaotic. And Lucha Acosta is the real MVP. Red or Dead also in here too. What is up, y'all? We're here for some So Rare talk after the Euros cooling down before Canada takes down Messi himself. Oh,
Gonna be some really big scores because there were a lot of goals, so there were a lot of good scores already put up. There are also some bad scores by some big names. So I think there's going to be a little bit of redemption, and I think we're going to see some really big scores come Saturday.
Yeah, Polito didn't hit a 0. What am I going to do?
I had so many hopes and dreams for Polito. And
He might be cooked. I'm not going to lie. Footmob says August, but I don't think that's right.
Man, he got that shiny new contract and then said, "Peace, I'm out."
Yep.
I
Second
have
on our
faith
goals. Somehow second in goals for us. Well, not anymore. Technically third because Agata went crazy last night.
Okay, do we think that by the end of this we're going to enjoy the double game weeks, or we're just going to hate him entirely?
I'm going to enjoy them because I'm not winning anything right now, so can't get worse.
Same. I'm like, I have one challenger that's tier 4, and that's just because of Kerwin Vargas. So I'm sure I'll enjoy it because every single U23 player besides Jesus Ferreira hit under 35.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be just fine.
All those goals and none of them were our players. That is the So Rare way. But hey, we're going to be here. We're going to talk about some rivals. We're going to talk about Essence. Kind of two. They go together a little bit because you can win the Essence and the rivals. And it's been the Euros. So, hey, how have you guys been doing in the Euros? I know we already talked about it. You guys are topping your leagues. But how are you enjoying these collective co-op rival situations to play with Zidane? Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? Should they have done this for Copa?
Yeah, I hate that they changed the game weeks. I mean, I sort of get it, but if there's 2 major tournaments going on at the same time that are on different schedules, you can't change one and not the other. And yeah, I don't know. I do like overall it's kind of a new novel idea. But I kind of want to see how it ends, if that makes sense, because I have a feeling that we're going to get down to, the semifinals and the finals of the Euros, and there'll be like 2 or 3 leagues that realistically have a chance, and there'll be a little bit of strategy. But for everybody else, it's going to be mainly just you just kind of do your thing. There's not really that much that changes, to be fair. But it is interesting at this point, looking at the top of the leaderboards and seeing some leagues that have 7 people and they're just got 5 good ones and they're just getting super lucky. And then there's leagues like ours where I'm in 12th. But I think we have 18 people that are above 2,200 points, 2,240 actually, which is a pretty good number. We're sitting in 17th right now. And and obviously some big names up in here, but like I had the best score of the day today, and it only got me back up to 12th. But I'm still only like 60 points behind, like actually counting. So we have so much depth here that when we get to like semifinal, final, we'll be able to coordinate. Like you start this guy, I'll start this guy, and regardless of what happens, like we'll have max lineups, if that makes sense, which I think is a pretty big advantage over some of the teams. So yeah, we're sitting in a good spot. Should be fun. But I do like that they're rewarding the top person from each league. That's cool. Like you get something as you're kind of going through each day.
Yeah, I think this is like the best thing that they've done for Rivals, because I was gonna watch the Euro anyway, but now I'm like waking up earlier to make sure my lineups are good and like paying attention to every, like I have a team to root for now. Like my main team's Belgium, like I'm wearing the jersey, but now it's like the whole Euros, and so our league isn't doing as good as PSU fans in his, but we're top 200, and so it like I'm beating Chris on total points.
Barely.
That's all that matters. I'm up like 70 on you.
Barely.
But yeah, I mean our league's doing pretty well. The Major League Sorare League is kind of in the mud.
The one that I'm not even in.
Yeah, it's like me, AJ. It's like a few of us, and then yeah, but
yeah, you're sixth place person, and that one is our 18th place person.
Yeah,
just
so
insane.
I think
Yeah,
this
guys,
is my. Yeah,
I'm doing so good in Rivals, having so much fun. I can't even begin to tell you how just amazing. I'm in top at all of my leagues. Just yeah.
Are you playing actual Rivals with these lineups? Or not?
I'm playing Arena. Yeah, and I think in the last 2 days I'm like 8-1.
Yeah,
so
I've been killing Arena too. I just got another. Like I can't even spin these stupid Arena tickets fast enough because I keep just winning Arena tickets out of the boxes, and I can't even spin them fast enough. So I've already got promoted twice.
I've gotten because I'm in a few leagues. I got a few boxes. I actually won a reward from my box this morning.
Did you?
Ooh.
Yeah, so we can show that. I don't know who this is, but he's 18 and he's 23 and he like scores decent sometimes.
You love to see 18-year-olds.
But think of the utility. Think of utility forever.
$15.
Monaco too. Monaco has traditionally a very good academy. That's Mbappe.
The only all-star division
midfield Mbappe.
U23. Speaking of rewards, Red or Dead in here won Essence out of a 3-streak box. And he's second in his Euro League. Look at that. We're out here winning. I'm not going to lie. I haven't been doing as terrible as I'm making it seem. But I have 3 times now.
You're 300 points behind us.
Since the Euros. Shh, we're not talking about that. Since the Euros. And I forgot a lineup this morning. So I didn't even get in my first lineup this morning. So it's not that bad, bro. Okay, I missed a game. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess it's only the
would
top
you guys game. Would you guys like to see the leaderboards that with our little group here? Yeah.
What's the little? Oh, is it?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Look at our little group here.
Trying to get my degenerate friends to play freaking Rivals. Yeah, that went really well.
Yes, first place. Let's go.
See, come on, that's not that bad. I could
241.
I could have hit in that first game that I missed this morning. I'm not that far behind you guys. Okay,
300 points behind.
Okay, that's a game. You guys got a game in hand, all right?
That is literally us not playing for an entire day.
Yeah,
that is one thing that's going to get very interesting. This is day, so like the group stage, everybody's kind of hitting 350, like it's not that hard. But then once you get to like the semifinals, are all going to be on their own days. Semifinals, finals, like there's going to be some variance at the end too, where people can make up some serious ground.
Yeah, because like someone could
do not quit. That's the big thing.
Someone could pick an upset team, and then that upset team wins, and then that's like 100.
Morocco to the final. Yeah,
not in the Euro, but in general.
I mean, in the World Cup.
Yeah, in the World Cup,
got to the semifinal.
I don't know. Maybe Wales 2016 was like the big upset team that made it far in the Euro.
Greece in 2004
won it, beat Ronaldo,
won the whole thing.
Exactly,
the whole stinking thing. But I will say though that even with the Rivals and the way that it is now, I had no plans on watching the Euros. Like I said, I've been out on European football for the last year and a half. I've been focused on the MLS and NBA, like really focusing in on what I got in my backyard. And because of Rivals, I have probably watched more Euros than I was going to. Like I've tuned into every game that I was able to. I've been playing every game. I've been having fun playing Rivals, even though it hasn't been going great. But I've been having fun setting lineups and engaging with the Euros itself. So like that alone is a really, really big win for Sorare itself because it is truly engaging. I think we mentioned it before. We're like, this isn't necessarily, especially this co-op thing. It's not for like onboarding new users, right? Like this is literally to engage, do something different, do something big for the people that are already here. And I think it's working because Rivals came out, everybody was hype, and then it got stale and it died out, and everybody was anti-Rivals. And this kind of just rejuvenated it. And we haven't even talked about the divisions yet. Like this is just a special event they're doing, like on the scale of the World Cup. So I think this was a win, no? Even though they didn't do it for Copa, or keep bringing it up.
We needed that for Copa. At least something. Maybe not a huge league with all those big prizes, but maybe some just cards thrown in for Copa. That would have been nice. Maybe tickets.
Well, the reward pool for Copa, we were just kind of talking about it, right? Where the reward pool for the actual special weekly for Copa is actually kind of nice. And I kind of wish I would have maybe gone out and got a Copa team for it. Chris, have you seen the rewards for?
I have not. I have, I think, 2 goalkeepers. I have Matt Turner and I have Maxi Kurpel, and I expect both to be eliminated very quickly, and so I don't really expect to have too much luck there. But you never know. I didn't start. I don't think I have a forward either. So yeah, I didn't go prioritize that at all.
That's my thing. I have Gayese and then just like some like fringe, maybe starting a game kind of guys where apparently Osorio is not even a locked in starter. Schaffelberg's going to go and score 3 on Argentina tonight. So it's going to be great. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I'm looking, but
I
can't find. I know that they increase it week by week, so I can show this upcoming week's rewards pool, but I know that it increases.
Wait, so they're increasing rewards as the tournament goes on?
Yeah. So this is, I have it pulled up now. So I built this team a long time ago. We had a whole show where we broke down Copa, and I just said Colombia and Uruguay are my guys because their matchups are very easy and they can go far. These rewards are a lot better than I remember. So 20 star rewards, 80 tier 1s.
That's a lot of stars, dude.
What is that? 100, like 120 tier 2s. Yeah. And then 250 tier 3s. 200 tier 4s, 250 tier 5s, and a lot of boxes. Top 50% get a box.
How many people are entering?
Right now it's 1,200.
1,200? 12,000.
1,200.
My face is in the way.
Here, can you take us off?
1,200.
Here, move the cams to the
help. Oh, I don't know how I did that, but let's go.
There we go. 1,200. So that's literally just above what it is for the reward pool.
That's crazy.
This will probably double, but still, 50% chance of getting a card is wild. And like, I'm really confident in these matchups. Like, I'm not going to get first with this lineup, I don't think, but I think I could put myself in the mix of getting a star or tier 1, just because how many there are. And there's cash. Like, if I get a tier 1, I'm looking at some $15 plus too. So, and I think this goes to like 35.
I didn't even realize there was cash on top 30. Of that.
Yeah, I wish I could find the article. What's the website that they use for articles?
It's at the bottom of Sorare. No, it's at the bottom of Sorare now. Like, see, we'll do this exercise right now. How do you even find their blogs? Go to the main page. Yep, go to blog.
Oh,
it literally says blog. Yep. You're gonna go there. It's gonna open up this thing with a lot of thumbnails or a lot of things that say a lot of things. So good luck finding the one thing that says a lot of things that says the one thing you want to find.
Found it.
Damn. Look at you go. I'm so proud of you.
European, American. So this is the first week. So this is for the upcoming, this is game weeks 2 and 4. I don't know if that's like, oh, I guess because there's a gap, but 2 and 4, 500 is the top prize. 600. So this is the one that I'm going to enter into because they did like the weird one where there's like 5 teams playing. And or like there's like 3 games. And so everybody with Argentina stacks is just going to mop up all this. But guess what?
Because they split the game weeks.
No Argentina stacks in this one. I think Brazil stacks, maybe. I have the schedule here.
That's crazy. There's no Argentina stacks in the second game week either.
That's going again where they prioritized the Euros and then everything else was like, we'll just shove it in there. We'll just sweep it under the rug and just hope nobody notices.
Yeah, we get Brazil, Costa Rica, But I mean, where was I here? So yeah, and then rare is a lot more, like $800. But then, so yeah, this is what it's gonna be. So it started at this, and then it'll go to this, and that's a lot of rewards still. That is. I remember looking at this and be like, that's a lot of cash. I didn't actually look at how many rewards they're giving out.
Chris, does that make you want to buy cards for America?
No.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked that question.
Yeah, I don't buy stuff for specific competitions. I just buy
But
stuff
it's fun, Chris.
for overall. But see, I have cards. I mean, honestly, I'm probably a forward away from actually starting a lineup, and like I've got Davies, I've got big names, so I might actually go by like one forward and just chuck a lineup in there. But no, I'm not gonna build a team or anything. I'm not gonna try to find matchups like Alex did. But yeah, I might go buy one card just to have a team because I have no idea how, but I have literally 0 forward cards that are in Copa, which is insane.
I will say Nunez is probably the best forward matchup
I was
and
looking at him
everything
before.
wise.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, how crazy are the prices right now, though? Because you got to think.
I scooped him for $20 a month ago, and now he's 40.
Yeah, so he already doubled.
Yeah,
the game week already locked.
Yeah,
and that's not even compared to the
no. The game week's not locked.
No,
the game week's not
this
locked.
is the second game week.
Oh, that's for the second.
Yeah.
Well, I'd have a better handle of which game is in what. They didn't mess with the stinking game weeks. Which,
That's
by
the
the
problem.
way,
Even if I go buy one forward, I now can only use them half the time.
If you haven't noticed, the next game week lock is on Sunday, very early on Sunday. So before we could even think about Sunday shenanigans, you got to make sure that your lineups are in.
There's no MLS games.
Is there no MLS games?
Mm-mm.
Oh, then I won't even have a lineup to put in. I get to sleep in. Joke's on you guys.
Yeah, that's why I have my one lineup that I get to sweat. So
see, that's annoying. They did all this switching around of the game weeks, all this nonsense to have all this utility for the summer. And guess what? We ain't even getting it. We just got a crazy double game week where no one's going to win nothing, even scoring 500 points.
Yeah, I don't have a forward or a bonus card, so I would have to go pick someone up if I wanted to make an all-star lineup. But yeah, because I have one Brazilian league defender. Yeah, probably not. Double game week though for Brazil, they might mop up. But yeah,
wait, they had a double game week already.
I know they have another one. We have another one too next week.
It's some of them.
I think
some of the teams had Saturday games and some of them have Sunday games, and then they play midweek.
Yeah, then that's right. Does MLS have another double game week? Not
okay.
Next week.
So I just want to bring this up because I'm kind of looking as we're doing this. So, and I'll even show it. So right here, this game week 4, right? Thursday, June 27th to June 29th. NYCFC play Orlando City. And that's it.
Oh, I get to roll on my NYCFC stack.
So it's literally
Challenger won't be open, will it? Unless it's Brazil.
So it's Orlando City and NYCFC versus the world in that game week. That's a no. Well, do I have a chance then? Is my Orlando City collection?
Well, they'd have to win the game, so.
And it's at Yankee.
So no. Can I say how annoying it is that they have a special event European Championship players, but they don't have a special event Copa America players? Like, what the heck?
Yeah, you tell them.
Great. I can now see all the players I don't want to buy.
But you get it, right? Like,
but how hard, they could do that one. They could just do the other one. It's not that hard. They literally have a special event for Copa too. It's the same thing.
No, special weekly.
One extra button click. Like, just add all these national teams to a page. It's not that hard.
Special weekly.
They had the idea. They just didn't do it. They just... Crazy.
Why? Why no? Why is it always no? Why?
Because if you didn't pre-prepare like I did, or I think I know AJ did too, maybe Sorare Scout, but if you didn't pre-prepare a month ago, you're gonna catch yourself overpaying for cards. Because another thing that we said is, you win like one decent reward, you can sell everything that you had and that reward and make profit. Especially now, I could sell everything I had and probably make a little bit of profit, but I'm not going to do that because I want to play the competition.
Actually, was it McBride that I think I saw on Twitter too? He was just like, "Yeah, I'm not having fun with the Euros," and then just like sold all those cards for like crazy profit, probably. And I was like,
Yeah,
"That's the move."
I'll
Which
probably
is-
just do that anyway because I'm not playing. I'm not playing anyway, so I'll just take all those Copa players and sell into the.
Well, none of my players are good enough that anybody actually wants to buy them for these competitions. So, but like that, we
fair.
say that every year
Yeah.
too. We're like, "Oh, you buy in the off season at the beginning of MLS, like prices are the highest they'll be. You should sell everything." And then we're like, "No, but I want to play the game." And then here we go, going, "Oh, here we go. It's all down again."
Oops.
But next year for sure. And then it's that same roller coaster where we're like, "Oh yeah, dude, we'll sell." Oh,
That's what-
Red Deck just got a Bernadeschi. You love it,
nice.
love it.
Reward or you bought him? Hopefully reward.
Is
Either
Jamaica
way.
in Copa?
Begging card to have.
Is what?
Yes.
Jamaica? Are they in
Yeah.
Copa?
Yes.
Yeah, Tavon Gray didn't get called up though,
Andre
got-
Blake is still hurt.
and he got called up. Blake got called up.
Yeah, that means Jamali's starting for Jamaica.
Leon
Yeah.
Bailey said he ain't
Pittsburgh
going.
Riverhound.
And then he got put on the thing, and then he's like, "This is news to me." He tweeted that they put him. They released 2 different rosters on Twitter and on Instagram, and so it was like 2 completely different rosters, and then they had to.
Leon Bailey was like, "I'm not going to play for Jamaica. I don't like you guys." And then they're like, "Well, we're putting you on the roster anyway." And he was like, "I told you I'm not going." So Jamaica rostered a guy that they knew was not going, but we're
Bold
copycat,
strategy,
baby.
Cotton.
Put him in that beautiful jersey. I don't know.
Save
Did you
it-
guys see
save
the
it
Jamaica
for yourself.
jersey?
No.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Do you think we see Luis Suarez start a Copa America game?
Who?
No,
Luis Suarez.
Yes.
no.
Will start or play?
Play. He
Play,
will
play,
start.
he'll play, but he won't start.
I think they're bringing him up because this is a chance that they win, and this would be like their thing for him is getting him a Copa, right? That's why they called him up.
But we've been saying that all year about him in Inter Miami, and he's still playing. He's still playing all the game. His knees be hurting, but he's still going anyway. Mike Baston gets it. Darwin Nunez to win Threshies. That's the big brain right there.
That's his cap. I will say here, you can pull back up. All these guys cap are like insane. 42, 41, 41, 44, and 55. Like I'd like a lot of these guys flew into the right. Like you can still get Palestri and Bentancur for like under $10 if you guys need someone to fill out a lineup for Copa. But
You know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, no one's thinking about Copa. So you could probably actually get some decent players for pretty cheap for Copa.
not the
And if they're
not the top guys, but
yeah, not the chalk guys that people are just picking up just to play the competition. But if you do your scouting and find some, there's probably some value over there.
yeah. They're like whenever I found Palestri for, I think I got him $3 when I first got him. I was like, this guy's gonna start, and he's gonna be in their attack. Who's gonna service Nunez? Him. And then
Chris,
they
you
have-
browsing the market?
Oh, 100%. So Canada has a game in 487, but Argentina doesn't, even though they play the same day. That makes no sense.
So that means Jesse Marsh is winning the
Stupidest
weekend.
scheduling of all time.
Yep.
just pick up Suarez.
Look, Chris
Damari
had
Gray
to
gonna
go.
play? Is Damari Gray going to start for Jamaica?
Chris had to go and hand select every single country in this Copa thing because
Kyle Larin? Damn. He might play for Canada.
he could.
He's $2. He's a forward.
Hey, any ideas on a goalkeeper for Copa?
I went Camilo Vargas is I think the cheapest top guy you can get, and that's what I
Pedro
picked up.
Cayese.
That's I mean he's got okay matchups.
To be fair, Matt Turner actually isn't that expensive because he doesn't play.
Yeah.
He's like doubled in price, but
And the Uruguay matchup's the only one you're really worried about.
I
other
legitimately
one should
just
be
sold
okay.
mine, so I
and
don't
then
know why I'm
it's
pumping him. But
it's Panama and Bolivia after that.
Yeah.
So again, the Uruguay keeper didn't get minted. I was gonna go full Uruguay, but he didn't get minted, so I couldn't do that.
And Pedro Cayese, man, he's good with Peru. Okay, I'm not saying they'll go far, but they have a sneaky chance to at least make it out of the group. So, see, so rare. This is proof. All right, this was supposed to be a Rivals and Essence show, and this turned into Copa America because that's how stoked we are. Even though Mexico's really bad, but hey,
Should we talk about
Yeah.
Essence real quick?
We should talk about Essence. We should.
I'll pull up
Chris,
the
What is
lobby.
an essence?
I'll pull up the lobby so you can see.
you don't know
don't
what
know.
the Essence is?
What
You
is
don't know what the
an-
Essence is?
What
You
is
don't know what
an essence?
you don't know what is happening on your screen right now.
Not even a little bit.
So
No, I do. No, I do.
yeah. You open up for anybody that doesn't know, you open up the boxes and they've replaced some level ups with essence, and you just gain essence, and you can unlock different tiers of cards by gaining essence and just playing the game. So it's better than just getting a bunch of limited level ups that you just can't use.
Who can't
Yep.
use level ups? I love level ups.
Well, I mean, boost your cards, you can only use them 3 times. If you have
I-
600 level ups, you're not gonna be able to use them all.
I still have never used a level up.
That's so wild. I need to use my rare.
Why?
level ups.
It's free points. It's free percentage points.
And now I'd probably actually. Well, I've been winning, but look, all right, look, we're gonna bring this up, all right. For those, you guys know what Essence is by now. You guys are hype about the Essence. We're gonna talk about it weeks later because you know what? Just time works like that sometimes. Chris, looking at this chart that I have pulled up right here, we're all looking at this middle one right here. For 100
Yes.
Essence, good sir.
Correct.
For 100 Essence.
How
You
many
can get a
essence do you
tier
get out
3
of
or
one
higher.
box? Is it random or
It's really random. I got 3. I saw people that got 50. So
interesting?
it's really random.
Didn't they post it somewhere? Didn't they post the odds somewhere?
Probably.
It is in one of the blogs that say a lot of things about multiple things. There is a breakdown of what like the odds are for now, but like I think the most you can get in a box is 20, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I try to find that.
Is that right? I thought I saw more. Maybe I'm tripping. I might be
Like
tripping.
in a single box, I think the highest you can win is 20. I don't know if one of you guys can find it. But yeah, one of the highest, and I think the lowest you could win is 3. Alex, you won 3 or something like that, right?
I got 3 essence. Let's go.
Got
Only
3.
97 left to go.
So, and I think Laird on Sorare Data, they were doing a show too, and I think like on average, like 6 is about what you would receive per box, and like the odds are I will never get any S's because I still haven't won a card from a freaking box. If that tells you anything.
You
You
have
need to
it?
win more boxes, bro.
Yeah,
You need to get rid of your Orlando stack and actually play the game with the rest of us.
Well,
That's
okay,
kinda wild.
okay.
Even,
I
even
lied.
the Sporting Kansas City guy wins boxes.
Yeah.
I win
literally-
boxes. They're just full of level ups. I have okay. Let me retrace my steps. Let's be honest. I have won cards from boxes only in Rivals, but they're all like tier 5s that don't even play. They're GNPs. So in my head, I haven't really won anything because I haven't won a dang from anything in a box.
I
So,
pulled my best pull from a non-rivals was Adminson back when he was a tier 1. And then I pulled a Kamungo, and he's a tier 3 rare.
damn, that's a good. Damn, a Kamungo rare out of a box.
But like I sold it. Like I have no use for it. And the
He's
fact he's a
hardly-
tier 3 is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
It
Red
is
or
a little
Dead.
crazy
Also
based on
3.
where he is now, but he's also.
You said he started yesterday? Is that right?
I
Is
don't
that
know
what
if
you
he
just
started or not. I started.
Yeah, he
in the
did start.
lineup.
Yeah, he did start.
So he started
Hey,
and
Mike
they
Baston got 10.
Yeah, I found
Nice.
Justy got 20.
Boston
Whoa!
dirty. Yo,
Oh.
Boston Sean, Celtics on top, and
Man,
you're on top, winning
Easy
30
money.
essence. All right, so Boston Sean, I need to know: are you going to claim your first milestone? Is essence just so new and so shiny that you need to go and claim it right now? Is that something you're into?
no, I
That's-
think I think you 100% wait for 3. I think 3 is exactly where you go. Cuz it just makes sense mathematically to go for 3. And then you can get 2 of those milestone 3s before you even get 1 milestone 4. And surely you're going to pull a tier 2 statistically from one of those 2.
So here's what I'm going to
That's not
say
true,
about
but-
this. And for the way that
Statistically.
So for rare, yes, 100%. I would probably just go for the tier 3 or higher. Just take my shot and just go there in rare, especially because like my rare gallery ain't deep. I'm not playing a whole bunch, so it's gonna take me a lot of time to get there. So 500 just seems like seasons away. Limited though, because I have so many MLS cards already. My limited gallery is to the brim. I literally have no use for tier 3s, tier 2s, and maybe even tier 1. Like can't go wrong with tier 1s, but like. In limited, it makes no sense for me to go for anything that's not the 500 because I don't need crap cards. I got those. I got those for days. I got plenty of mid cards. I need the big boys. So for me personally, and everybody's situation is differently, I think I have to wait for that 500. Like
That's fair.
that's just me though.
How long is that gonna take to accumulate though?
The way I'm playing right now, I'll see y'all in 2027.
World Cup at the World Cup opening your first Essence box.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, Boston Sean's holding out for 3. Chris, what do you see yourself doing? What's your strategy? How do you feel like you're just gonna wait for 3?
Just for perspective here, if you go the third tier 5 times because it's the same price as the top tier, you have roughly a 20% chance at a start from one of those 5 at least. So you have a 50% chance if you wait and do it all at one shot. You have about a 20% chance of getting a star from one of the 5 if you go for tier 3 every time. Plus you have chances at tier 1s and all that fun stuff.
I don't know. I think I'd just rather have 5
Mathematically,
than one big.
Well, but that's the point. Even mathematically, it's not guaranteed that you're going to have one big card versus 5 smaller cards. It could be one big card versus one big card, 2 medium cards, and 2 smaller cards. You know?
And do we know how often you're going to be able to claim that 100?
Because like win, I guess.
Because I know like you can't accumulate 500 and then just like spam the 100. So it's like if you claim claim it one time, then is there like a cooldown?
You should have your strategy and say I'm going for 500 or 100, and then once you hit that, you should immediately claim like expected value wise.
Just don't hold, don't wait. Or what about
absolutely none?
What about waiting for new season cards though? What if it takes you until
Maybe.
like close to? What if it takes you to January to get 100 essence?
But
are you claiming right away? Or are you waiting for in season?
But in season you could get a European card, and you're by waiting until April, you're now at the very end of Europe, whereas you would have gotten an in season card for 4 months in Europe. You know, like there's cycles throughout on both of them. I think if you're in maybe March, maybe you wait a month or so until the new season cards come out, maybe. But I think in general you want to claim
new season cards come out before the start of the season.
You get my point. If you're a month away from new season cards coming out, you maybe wait. But in general, I think you want to claim as fast as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the whole way the market works is it goes way up when new season starts, and then it just slowly comes down throughout the year. So the faster you claim, the faster you could flip that card potentially, or keep it if you think it's a good card.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be May and you're going to hold to the new season. Like obviously you're claiming right away, but I'm talking for us where we're getting essence. We're getting partial essence right now for like these European competitions with Copa and everything, and then when the full rollout finally comes, then it's going to come to regular. So we're only getting the back half. Maybe we get a boosted leaks up, but we're not going to have a lot of time with our MLS focused galleries to really accumulate that much essence before the next season.
You're not guaranteed to get an MLS card. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
In season is not in season all the time.
You kind of are. All right. I highlighted this.
Did you see
you get to pick what you want?
Kind of.
Did you see what happened with the dude who won All-Star Limited?
No, what happened?
He pulled Kai Wagner as his top podium card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Must
$50 card.
Nice.
But that $50 card? Surely you get like a couple $100 card.
Speaking of D. Egan, evening gents. Emily, he's been looking for MLS So Rare Pod to listen to, and this is perfect. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. It's great people in this here community. But as I was saying, you know, right here where it says with the competition, all right? So if you obtain 70% of your essence from champion and 30 from contender, you will have a 70% chance of crafting a champion card, right? And 30 from contender. If I'm only playing challenger, because I don't have anything else, I should only get challenger card.
Do you know how many European challenger leagues there are?
There's a lot. And especially in those higher tiers is probably...
And Brazil?
Yeah, but if they're playing at the time. Like
Brazil
how many of them are playing right now?
It doesn't matter if they're playing, does it?
Yes, it does.
It just has to be an in-season.
You can only get rewarded players that are playing by So Rare standards, unless they change those rules for this.
Yeah, when's the last time you won a non-MLS card from Challenger?
I don't know. I don't win a lot of stuff. Hold on. I'll go find out. Let me see. I yeah, I win stuff every week, and
Yeah.
I don't know what comes from what.
So like there is a chance that you get it from somewhere else, but like for us, where we're very challenger focused, very MLS focused, realistically, we should have a close to 100% chance that it's challenger because that's where most of it's coming from. It even says that from international competitions, they won't affect the odds, so it just fills you up, but it doesn't affect your odds at all, which is kind of ridiculous. They should just automatically just give you like this is contender essence or this is challenger essence, and then you just accumulate that one, and that's where you go. The whole percentages thing is just so messy and muddy, and it just makes no sense. It's just in challenger, you win challenger essence. In contender, you win contender essence. In champion, you win champion essence. You play a lot of champion, you'll get a lot more of that faster, and you'll be able to claim your champion card. This whole percentages thing, whack. Just saying.
But it rewards you for like what you want. Like, do you want champion cards?
Sort of, yeah.
No.
So I
That,
just
well, I
won
mean, to sell, yeah, but
6
they don't
hours
do anything for the
ago.
gallery.
6 hours ago, I just won a Nice card from All Star. It's not technically Challenger, but it's somewhere where I could have had an in-season card, but I didn't. I got an off-season card. So that was this week. That was the most recent one that I could find.
I guess I won the Monaco guy out of a box, but does that count? It was today.
Is there a way to sort by your rewards only?
You can go to do it on Sorare
Data.
Data. Sorare Data.
Data.
Yeah, okay. If you cash in Euros Essence during Euros, you'll get a Euro squad player. Well, no, yeah. I think it's just it just goes into the pool of your essence, and it just gets accumulated with the rest of your essence. Yeah, but that percentage thing,
How do I do it on Sorare Data?
we got to take a look at that. So
Go to SO5 stats. Go to
we're going to go on this journey with you.
Go to S. Yeah, there you go.
All right, so All-Star, Cap 220, U23, Champion, Challenger. All right, so I won an OZ card out of Challenger a couple weeks ago.
But is that where they were still playing, though?
Yeah,
it might have been the
Eredivisie.
very end of that, yeah. But like this is an out-of-season card. This was an out-of-season card.
You want a Veerman?
This, I think, was an out-of-season card. That was Challenger.
Is it tier 2? That's gonna want.
No, it's a tier 0.
Oh, I thought it said 2. Can't read.
I can't read the dang letters.
Oh, there.
I
you
won
go.
a Davy Royf though. That was fun.
I
Best
remember you
goalkeeper in
said
the
that.
MLS. It was great.
Didn't you say you completed So Rare when you pulled that?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Look at all those shiny new season cards. I love those things. I don't
Is
know.
this just? Is
Literally,
this just?
When's the
Go ahead.
last time I won an MLS card?
Oh,
The last one was Joel Waterman in 465. Yo.
What about you, Jorge? When's the last time you won? Did you win yesterday?
when's the last time I won an MLS card?
I got 2 yesterday. I got Yamar Limited and Suarez. Right?
No, I had 2 tier 3s and a tier 4, and they were all crap.
Just crap MLS or just
No, it's just crap. Where do you see rewards again?
SO5 stats top right.
Let's see. What did I get here? Yeah, I got these 3 this week. I won the Rare Mark Anthony K and the J Rod. I actually won a decent amount of MLS cards. Hani, a bunch of
Oliver
goalkeepers
Skip?
that don't even play.
My guy. He used to be such a big prospect. Oliver Skip.
I got the backup PSV goalkeeper. Let's go. I got some things. I've been winning this year. You know.
Can we shout
Finally.
out how great of a tier 4 this is if he stays? Like this was a tier 4.
Yeah.
This is absolutely insane, his scores. Tier 4.
Have we checked see if he signed a contract? What's his name?
My Bass's last card was
Mate.
David Ruiz in 476.
Nice.
Where are all the MLS cards, bro? Who's winning them all? It ain't
I'm-
us.
I won some.
Not me.
I got that Andre Blake that I sold because he got hurt, and then he signed a big old contract.
This was yesterday, just from yesterday. Yamar Suarez. So that's 3
Love it.
straight for me.
And the
I sold-
and the
I sold-
Kamungo from a box.
Yes, I sold out too quick on this, but I just didn't. I think I got a 4. I think I got Jovic for him, so it's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. I will say, is this just Sorare Data bugging? Like this isn't right?
I'm telling you, man, it could be. Don't put it
think
past
so.
him. If Luis Suarez says he
He
wants to
hasn't
play,
played for Uruguay
is
in
playing,
a long
bro.
time.
Well,
Now,
he's
granted,
there.
those are all friendlies / not Copa, but
Look at that. Look at all these winners in the chats.
the last time he legitimately played for Uruguay was the World Cup. So,
Okay, so it looks
The last
like
major tournament.
the dude that you have extension offer but has not made the decision yet.
Who?
Okay.
The center back that he has.
Even if he stays somewhere comparable, like he can bang,
in the league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to
Dude,
figure out this Suarez thing.
This is the definition of so rare, man. Waiting 2 years for a dude to bang. That's it.
No, but then he bangs 100, and now he has 100 L40 average, and he's completely throwing off everything Sora data lives for. But I love it. I'm here for the chaos.
How much is he? Let's find out.
It's like we don't even have a color for this. There's no protocol for this.
Like, look at this chart. This is insane.
Like that should immediately turn gold. Like at that point, like
this is wild.
Like that, those averages should just be shining gold. It just.
What was his actual? Did he even get over 100? Yeah, 105.
There should be confetti on this entire page the entire time.
$19.
Just only confetti falling
until what, Saturday? Or no, they don't play Saturday.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, they only had one game. I think. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot Columbus.
How convenient that Miami has a bye during Copa that Messi's going to be at, and oh, by the way, the Copa final, which Argentina has an easy side to, is also in Miami. Oh, how convenient!
Weird.
They weren't going to make any ticket sales anyway.
I just had to throw it out there. All right, now that this is a Copa show,
they were going to sell out the Copa final wherever that thing was. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is.
But just so happens Messi lives in Miami.
Wasn't it before? Didn't they decide it before he went there? Oh no, it was right after. It was like
Miami.
It was a year ago, I think.
Messi was in the room. Is all I'm saying. Just saying. All right, now this is a Copa show. Limited mid for Copa.
Yeah.
Bentancur.
Yeah. He's really good in real life too. Like
Bentancur, because Palestri,
as a normal player.
I would say Palestri, but the fact that I see that he's not projected to start, which he probably will. Suarez is probably not going to start, but Bentancur, you can show. He usually bangs when he plays for Uruguay, like off the bench, but then AA, we can go like he hits really well when he starts. So.
He's a 55 average in the Premier League in Serie A and Uruguay just in his career. Like that's pretty damn good. He's a good.
So player. Like Mexico did well. Bolivia, he plays Bolivia in his group and he hit a 77. No, wait, that's USA. Colombia plays Bolivia. Who does Uruguay play besides Paraguay?
No, they played Panama, Bolivia, and the United States.
That's right. So they have played Bolivia, and he hit a 77 last time he played, and they won 3-0. So he should be due 2 pretty good weeks, I would assume. Now the question is, do I go out and buy someone else for Palestri because of Suarez maybe starting? Or do I not worry about it? Because now I'm worried.
I say this next comment from Mike about Miami not having a game and Free would have been a 0. If anybody starts him in the next week in cap 240 and actually hits the threshold with him as 100, I'll give them something. We'll give them a rare reward. No, something big. So not even a rare and long, because I only have one of those.
So DNP to hit threshold? Or
I'm gonna go through and find a decent value card, the newest thing I have.
Dia brings up a good point. What you guys are figuring out? Marcel Hartel going to St. Louis.
I heard
looks
about
pretty
that.
real, no?
Yeah, I believe that's going to probably happen. If not, they're also looking at a striker. I'll pull him up, but this guy bangs. I'm worried. I am worried. He bangs.
Yeah,
and
from what I'm seeing on Twitter, like the people that are tweeting about it seem pretty legit, and they just did get rid of Azzi Aziel Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pompeo went out for the season. Like they kind of need a banger in the midfield. And Klaus, I mean, is kind of their guy. There's quality there. Whatever's happening to Klaus, I don't know, but he's still kind of getting AA. He gets in the spots. It's just not really falling for him.
Leuven is their only guy right now. Legitimately their only guy. Like,
Yeah.
you look at these last games, he's banged this while starting. Everybody else besides like defenders and
Yeah.
Durkin a little bit. Like, yeah.
St. Louis is better right now, man.
If-
Heilovich with another 100.
What I say about Stefan?
If anyone can hit a threshold with Ian Frey in their lineup as 100, I will give them a rare Albert Rusnak.
Whoa!
Whoa.
How much
So-
is his card?
Huh?
Said how much is his card? How much is Ian Frey? I'm gonna go get one.
Go for it.
He's $1, I think, $1.30. So
Oh, Red or Dead is a St. Pauli fan, and he's gutted losing Hartel and their manager to Brighton after getting promoted. Oh, that is tough.
That happens
Yep.
when you get
That
promoted.
is tough.
Everybody-
you got Jackson
Work
Irvine
you
though,
up
and he's
for it.
good. I picked up a St. Pauli stack at some point, I'm pretty sure.
I have heard so many cool things about going to a St. Pauli match that like it's high on my list because I've heard they get rowdy. When it comes to
Yeah.
the Germans and the South Americans, that's my kind of vibe. Oh yeah.
Jackson Irvine, I had their defender too, who was really good and then fell off the face of the earth. This dude, I think.
Oh, all the St. Pauli love. Look at that. Even Mike Basson has a collection.
There you go.
Love to see it.
Are
Hype
we
boys.
St. Pauli podcast now?
I think we are.
Apparently.
All right, hang the flag in the background.
Fair.
Where's the kit? I'm surprised Alex doesn't have a kit on right now.
I just got. The St. Pauli. Their kits are nice too. They have some older ones that are pretty nice. But yeah, this is the dude who I used to have, who was like really. He was good at the beginning of the season, but then like DNP gets zeros. Weird.
Who is this?
This is Salikas.
A guy.
So I picked him up.
Ooh.
I picked him up like here after he started banging, and then he like banged for a little bit, banged even more, and then got like a DNP, fell off. I sold him right after this 94, and then it was very weird since then. But I mean, he was like really expensive at one point.
Is Schalke ever going to get back to the Bundesliga?
Didn't they get relegated again?
Oh god, look.
Did they?
Didn't they even go down? Didn't they go down? Or they almost got double relegated and something like that.
That would have
I
been
don't-
wild, yeah.
They were
All I
10th
remember is
in-
like, yeah,
they were 10th in Bundesliga 2 this year.
I just remember that the vibes were real bad.
Is there a
Oh,
strat to pick
What?
up like go ahead.
No, I was going to say Weston McKennie played at Schalke. Like, it was a
Yes,
big
he
club.
did.
I mean, it's traditionally a huge club.
It was a big club.
It used to be a big club.
Is there a strat to pick up teams that were in the Bundesliga that were in the Bundesliga 2 last year, played horribly, all their cards went down in value, pick them up because they're getting demoted? Because
Yeah,
I think
well, all their cards
Paderborn-
don't go down in value; they all go up in value because they're getting demoted. Everybody knows that.
is that true?
So there is a strat to do that. It's a little risky because when you go down, like some guys aren't going to go down. Like the top performers, you're typically going to get sold off. But there's definitely a strategy for like you can pick your spots with certain like young goalkeepers that teams want to build around, and like you can get them like backup goalkeepers for pretty cheap, and then they go down and they're the starter in the second division. So there is some of that, but I feel like you gotta really know the team to kind of do that.
Like
but-
Darmstadt's goalie is $4, and they just got relegated. I'm pretty sure. This dude, like, are we scooping? Like relegated
just-
keepers?
I love how this was, again, supposed to be a Rivals in Essence show. We've gone Copa. Now we're just hanging out in the Bundesliga because why not? Because why not? Because St. Pauli, that's why. And screw it. Dusseldorf might be a very good stack again this year. Let's go. Off the rails. Shenanigans only. Shout out to everybody who's been watching this. Shout out to everybody hanging out in the chat. I know this is so rare in the States, but guess what? There's no rules. We make the rules and we talk about what we want. And we got to get Chris out of here. His mom and dad are gonna come pick him up. He can't play anymore. Play date's over.
I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
Gotta get you to the volleyballs. Is there anything else we want to hit on? Anything about rivals? Anything about
See, Mike
Essence?
knows how to.
Anything about the MLS this weekend?
Mike knows how to tie the show together.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha! Mike Baston. These strategies are the essence of So Rare. I would agree. I would agree. I would totally agree. You love that. You love to see that. It really is. This is what it's about, right? It's not just about the football, even though it is. It's about the connections that we make
About the
along the
friends
way.
we made along the way.
It's about the connections. It's about me hanging out with people across the pond while I'm sitting in my office. Just what else do you need in life? We just need some MLS, some nonsense, and a little bit of shenanigans with everybody. Yeah. I was gonna bring something up. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I just want to ride the high of the Luca Oriano freaking goal from the half. Just
That was a
wonder
banger.
goal. I don't know. When should we talk some MLS? Should we talk some MLS this weekend? Sunday shenanigans? What are we doing? It's like
Yeah,
double game week. There's a whole lot going on.
I feel like we have to double Sunday shenanigans episode, double the length, double the
double s-
shenanigans.
Is that a thing?
We're gonna have to.
We're getting some double stuff. Everybody go out and buy a pack of double stuffed Oreos, all right?
Did you
all
see the new
shenan-
Star Wars light side, dark side Oreos?
I did.
Mm-mm.
I was actually
That's
going to pick up
crazy.
a pack. Funny enough, me and the lady are rewatching all the Star Wars right now.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, good time.
I need to watch The Acolyte. Apparently, it's very bad.
Yeah, I'm 2 episodes in. Well,
I just finished the other one.
Andor?
No, the other
Mandalorian,
one. No, the other one.
Boba Fett,
No, the other one.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. There we go.
Ah!
I just finished that.
I haven't started yet. I haven't even had time to watch TV. There's between the Euros, now Copa, and MLS. The NBA finals are finally over, but like, dear Lord, like I ain't got time for nothing, nobody. It's just all football. From the time that I wake up to the time I go to sleep, it's all football. And I get to share all those moments with all of you. And that's great. I don't know. We're just going off the rails at this point. Sometimes you just got to hop on and stream just to stream, right? Shout out to Argentina and Canada playing tonight as Canada takes them down. Canada will take down Argentina and the mighty Messis. Not really. Don't put your money on it, but hey, I might just for the shenanigans.
Canada on top.
Oh, Mike
Yeah.
Baston, shenanigans for the Euro group, a final round of fixtures. Watch along.
Or do they play at the same time?
Ah,
That might be. Do we do that?
maybe Mike Baston might be onto something. I don't know.
Is
We'll
this-
see.
This is during the week, is it not?
Let's find out.
Final group games.
I don't know.
I pay
don't know,
attention, but I
man.
don't pay attention enough.
I don't even know what today is. Oh, it's the 20th. Shout out.
Oh
to
yeah,
your
look,
June 20th.
France, Poland, and Netherlands, Austria, Denmark. So those are like Albania, Croatia. Yeah, they all got. I would be interested in like doing this right here: Ukraine, Belgium, Slovakia, Romania. Nah,
Hey.
never mind.
Who knows? We have the power to do whatever we want because this is so rare in the States, and that's how we roll. All right, let's get out of here. We got to get Chris out of here. This has just been all over the wall, but we love it. And hey, we're here to bring you the content, all the content for the contents. We'll see you this weekend. Yeah.
Bye, Mom.
Later, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Go Canada.